house stayed still since she walked out the door. Her cup by the sink, her shoes by the floor. I reached for the light and felt the wrong kind of cold. Even the old wall clock sounded tired and old. I've been talking to shadows like they know my name. Working hands, broken heart, still carrying shame. I used to ask you to quiet the noise. Now quiet's louder than a freight train voice. I'll phone my pride up on this worn-out chair. Lord, if you can hear me, meet me right here. Lord, I used to ask you to quiet the noise. Not quiet is hard. Quiet is hard. I brought you my weakness. I brought you my fear. Lord, quiet is hard. But I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I fixed the porch step with a nail and a prayer. Set 2 plates on the table, just out of habit there. The radio hum low in that kitchen glow, but it couldn't answer what my heart don't know. I miss her laugh in the next room sound. Now this whole old house keeps turning around. I used to ask you to quiet the noise. Now quiet's louder than a freight train voice. I fold my pride up on this worn-out chair. Lord, if you can hear me, meet me right here. Lord, I used to ask you to quiet the noise. Now quiet is hard. Lord, quiet is hard. I brought you my weakness. I brought you my fear. Lord, quiet is hard. But I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I ain't got a speech for you, Lord. I ain't got polished words. Just this old man sitting in the dark with a chest full of hurt. I loved her bad. I let the days go by. I said later too many times. Now later knows my cries. If you take this room, take this restless ache. If you leave it here, then Lord, I will stay. Lord, I used to ask you to quiet the noise. Now quiet is hard. Lord, quiet is hard. I brought you my weakness. I brought you my fear. Lord, quiet is hard. But I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. So I breathe through the ache, And I open my hands, still here in the silence, still in your plan. Lord, I used to ask you, quiet the noise. Now quiet is hard, and I give you my voice. I punch the clock with a bent back heart, cold coffee in a red tin cup. My hand still shook when I bowed my head, and I told the Lord I was worn out. The rent man came, the lights went low. My boy moved out, my wife still prayed. I said, God, I need you now. But the room just held my name. I had words, but they broke in my mouth. I had tears, but they would not fall. I knelt down on that floorboard, and I heard nothing at all. I waited for God to speak, and He just stayed. I waited for God to speak, and He just stayed. And somehow that was enough to hold me that day. I waited for God to speak, and He just stayed. Mama said, boy, keep a clean heart, even when the well runs dry. So I sat in that little back pew with my doubts and my alibi. The years wore grooves in my Bible. My name got rough in the rain. Still I lifted up my shaking hands and I called His name again. I had faith like a match in the wind. I had fear like a stone in my chest. I was asking for a thunderclap, but heaven gave me rest. I waited for God to speak, and He just stayed. I waited for God to speak, and He just stayed. And somehow that was enough to hold me that day. I waited for God to speak, and He just stayed. I need to tell you what happened that night. I was in the chapel after everybody left. The floor was worn smooth from 100 kneelings. I sat there with my coat on, staring at the pulpit, thinking if God was done with me, He ought to say it plain. But the silence didn't feel empty. It felt like a hand on my shoulder. It felt like somebody staying in the room after the words ran out. I cried the kind of cry a man saves for his last day. And in that quiet, I knew I wasn't being ignored. I was being held. I waited for God to speak, and He just stayed. I speak.
And he just stayed.
Now that silence is mercy and grace in the shade. I waited for God to speak, and he just stayed. So I won't ask for thunder now. I won't chase a brighter sign. If you stay beside this broken heart, Lord, I'll call that answer mine. I waited for God to speak, and he just stayed. I waited for God to speak, and he just stayed. I've been wearing this coat of quiet like it fit my bones. 30 years at the table, and I ate my shame alone. Kept my head down low at midnight, kept my heart locked tight. But the Lord kept knocking soft on the door of my life. I was tired of holding what I could not mend. I said, Jesus, if you want me, here I am again. My hands been shaking, my voice been thin, but I felt a holy tremble deep down in 30 years of silence. And the Holy Spirit stayed. 30 years of silence, till my heart gave way. He sat with me in the quiet till I found the words to say. 30 years of silence, and the Holy Spirit stayed. Like names on a wall, everyone I buried came back when you called. There was a father I forgave late, a child I let down. I heard my own tears hitting that old kitchen ground. I was tired of holding what I could not mend. I said, Jesus, if you want me, here I am again. My hands been shaking, my voice been thin, but I felt a holy tremble deep down in 30 years of silence, and the Holy Spirit stayed. 30 years of silence, till my heart gave way. He sat with me in the quiet till I found the words to say. 30 years of silence, and the Holy Spirit stayed. I didn't come with polished words, I came with a cough in my throat and a lot of years behind me. I came with the kind of regret that sits on a man like wet clothes. I came because I was tired of pretending I was fine. And when I sat down on that edge of the bed, the room got so still I could hear my own breathing change. I said, Lord, I don't know how to pray pretty anymore. I don't know how to fix what I broke. I don't know how to take back the years I spent keeping my mouth shut. But if you're here, If you're really here, then stay.
Stay in this house.
Stay in this hurt.
Stay till the storm
in my chest starts to crack.
Stay till I can say
what I've been afraid to say. Oh, Holy Spirit,
I was carried by silence.
Holy Spirit,
I was kept by mercy.
Holy Spirit,
don't let go.
Oh, don't want me now.
30 years of silence,
hey, and the Holy Spirit stay.
30 years of silence,
but I'm not the same today. He sat with me in the quiet, and he washed my fear away. 30 years of silence, and the Holy Spirit stayed. So here I am, still here,
hands open,
head bowed low,
not shouting victory,
just letting mercy know.
You can have
the broken places,
you can have
the years I hid. Holy Spirit, keep me till I learn to live. Morning is a hard blue, dishes in the sink, bills on the table, and I don't even think. I sat with my sorrow like an old coat on the chair. Too many nights of trying, too many answers in the air. I know how to smile when the neighbors call my name, but under my tongue there's a little bit of shame. I've been strong for a long time, long enough to wear me thin. Now I'm standing in the quiet, and I let the quiet in. Before
anybody asks me,
before the day gets loud, before I put on courage and try to be enough now, I breathe in the mercy. If you meet me here once, you can meet me here again. Before anyone needs me, before the noise begins, Jesus meets me in the silence, and that is the only thing I need. Before anyone needs me, before the noise begins, Jesus meets me in the silence, and that is the only thing I need. Only thing I need. I got a cracked up heart and a faithful little lamb, still burning on the windowsill, still shaking in my hand. I called you from the kitchen with my head bowed low, said, Lord, if you can use me, then you already know. I ain't bringing pretty words,
I ain't bringing proof,
just these worn out knees
and this one honest truth.
I am tired I was sitting in the dark with my head in my hands, and I thought maybe that's where I was supposed to stay. I told you the truth, I don't say out loud. I said I am not the strong one in this house. I am the one who forgets.
I am the one
Who drifts. I am the one who keeps
trying to carry too much.
And in that quiet, it felt like you answered without thunder. Just peace,
Just weight lifted.
just the old fear loosening its grip.
I didn't see a fire.
I didn't hear a storm.
I heard mercy in the pause.
I heard my name in the stillness, and I knew you were there before I was, before anyone needs me.
Before the noise begins.
Jesus meets me in the silence, and there
Is the only thing I need.
before anyone needs me. Woo!
Before the noise begins.
Jesus meets me in the silence, and there,
That is the only thing I need.
holy in the hush.
Only thing I need.
So if the morning takes its time, I'll wait right here. If my hands are empty, I'll still hold near before
Anyone needs me.
before the noise begins. Jesus meets me in the silence, and that is enough again. Lord, I came in tired, hands still stained by work, clocked out with a burden too heavy for words. I walked past the faces I knew I'd heard, and the silence behind me still drags in the dirt. I kept my mouth shut, kept my head down low, but the things left unsaid, they don't let go. So I'm here in the dark with nothing to hide. Lord, hear this old heart that barely survived. Lord, I never said it when it mattered most, so now I say it to you in the quiet ghost. Lord, I never said it, and I feel that loss. I left them without a word. Now I lay it across. There was my brother at that folding table, my mother in the doorway, trying to stay stable. I had the right words, but I let them die. Now every empty hallway feels like my alibi. Kept my mouth shut, kept my head down low, but the things left unsaid, they don't let go. So I'm here in the dark with nothing to hide. Lord, hear this old heart that barely survived. Lord, I never said when it mattered most, so now I say it to you, quiet ghost. Oh, Lord, I never said, and I feel that loss. I left them without a word. Now I lay it across. Oh, I remember the night I stood by the screen door, the rain on the steps, the radio low. She said, "Are you coming?" I said, "I don't know." And I watched her turn away like I let her go. I had my reasons, that's what I told myself. But reasons don't hold when the heart needs help. So here I am, not polished, not proud, just an old man kneeling with my truth out loud. Lord, I never said when it mattered most, so now I say it to you, oh, in the quiet ghost. Oh, Lord, I never said it, and I feel that loss. I left them without a word. Now I lay it across. Oh, 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 oh.
Lord, I never said it.
But you heard me now.
Every broken sentence,
Every trembling vow,
Lord, I never said it.
still you met me here. You took the shame I carried and you drew me near.
I'm still here, still breathing.
Still breathing, still learning how to yield.
Lord, I never said it.
But tonight I'm healed. I leave it in your hands. I leave it in your hands. Lord, I never said it, so I say it again.